Hello everyone, welcome back to Team Auto Trend. In the Indian market today, most manufacturers are concentrating into electric vehicles and some manufacturers are also developing CNG versions of their existing cars. But Honda thinks that the EV infrastructure is not that great in India and the CNG network is also not that great when compared to petrol or diesel fuel stations. So they have introduced this new Honda City's eHEV strong hybrid. We are going to drive this eHEV Honda City today to see what additional features does it offer. Along with that, we are going to see how does this drive and perform in real city conditions and on free highways as well, satisfying every family needs.
They got is a quick change, so we like them in phase. I'll just buy a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me. The zero gravity, they got is a quick change, so we like them in phase. I'll just buy a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me.
For such detailed reviews on all variants of all cars, make sure to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like and share this video. Moreover, you can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter for regular updates. This Honda City eHEV has been provided by Manchester Honda showroom in Coimbatore. This 5th generation Honda City was launched just 1 year ago, and that is the reason this eHEV variant does not get a major facelift. That said, this Honda City eHEV has its own specific exterior changes and differences. While the overall size, shape and alloy wheel design remain exactly the same, this eHEV variant specifically gets this honeycomb pattern on the front grille, along with the blue surround in the Honda logo at the front and the back. The front bumpers also get a much sportier looking cloth style design surrounding the fog lamps. This eHEV variant also provides ADAS functions, for which the radar mounting is located on top of the windshield, just in front of the IRVM. The rear design also remains exactly the same as before, featuring the very same signature Z-shaped split LED tail lamps. However, here also there are some eHEV specific differences, such as this new lip spoiler on top of the boot lid and the more aggressive rear bumper design, which also features a splitter-like design element, adding to the sportier appeal. Since the eHEV is based on the top-level ZX variant, this car also gets the leatherette upholstery. However, the eHEV specifically gets dual-tone ivory white and black color combination instead of the regular beige. The Honda City eHEV offers features such as leatherette upholstery, semi-digital instrument cluster, a Digipad 2.0 touchscreen infotainment system, electrochromatic auto-dimming IRVM, a reverse parking camera, Amazon Alexa connectivity, connected car features including remote engine start, along with 6 airbags, ESP with traction control, hill hold, rollover mitigation, brake assist and finally lane watch camera. Other standard features integrated into this eHEV Honda City include cruise control, the beautifully leather-wrapped steering wheel with tilt and telescopic adjustment, the large touchscreen infotainment system with the reverse parking camera, lane watch camera assist, which basically is a camera mounted into the left side rear view mirror, which basically shows you the blind spot on your left side, automatic climate control AC, and the semi-digital instrument cluster, which also shows the power flow regarding the vehicle's power. The main differentiation factor between the normal City and the eHEV is the center console, which is completely different in terms of design, while also offering electronic parking brake with auto hold brake hold function. This Honda City eHEV also offers a B drive mode, which basically is a one pedal drive mode, for which the regeneration effect can be increased or decreased according to your need by using the paddle shifters at the backside of the steering wheel. So if the B shows maximum 3 arrows, then the regeneration effect is higher, which means you basically don't need to use the brakes often, whereas if the B shows only 1 arrow over here, then the regeneration effect is bare minimum. This Honda City eHEV also comes with advanced driver assistance systems including road departure mitigation, automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, for which the controls are on the right side of the steering wheel itself, and cross traffic alert. Moreover, this Honda City eHEV also gets one unique feature, which is known as the vehicle acoustic alerting system, which basically turns on an exterior sound if you are driving in the very silent EV mode, just for safety aspects. Talking about the rear seats, there is literally no change in terms of comfort and space compared to the ZX variant, and all variants of the Honda City get 3 individual headrests along with 3 proper 3-point seat belts. The center armrest is also perfectly positioned while also being soft and supportive. As we all know, all variants of the Honda City also get these rear AC vents as standard, while also offering individual 12-volt charging sockets for the rear seat passengers. The Honda City eHEV also provides a rear windshield sun blind just like the ZX, and you can also see the rear windshield defogger available as standard. However, one detail you may have not seen on the ZX variant, just beside the right side rear seat passenger, you get to see this rather large vent integrated into the seat, which is not visible on the other side. The main purpose of this vent is to provide cooler air to the battery and the electric motor, which is located at the rear of the car. This Honda City eHEV combines the power of a petrol engine and the electric motor. Just as expected, under the bonnet you get to see a 1.5-litre iVTEC petrol engine, which produces a rather average 98 PS of maximum power. However, the electric motor that is combined to this engine produces 109 PS of maximum power. While driving in the pure EV mode, the electric motor also produces 253 Nm of maximum torque. That said, while increasing the speed and driving at higher speeds, the combined power output is 126 PS. Now, despite that, Honda claims that this eHEV will do 26.5 km to the litre. This hybrid system automatically changes the driving mode according to your driving pattern and the driving condition. Accordingly, this hybrid system can change from pure EV mode, engine mode and a generator mode. It is a huge benefit that this is a self-charging hybrid system, with the battery getting automatically recharged using the petrol engine while driving. As I already said, on this eHEV, the battery and the motor system is located at the back part of the car. As a result, you cannot expect similar levels of boot space as the petrol version. Instead, you get to see 306 liters of boot space. While the boot space itself is long and wide, however, opening the boot floor, you get to see some decent level of additional storage, especially for your smaller items. The spare wheel of this car is also located over here. However, as you can see, this is a space saver unit, which has a much narrower tire that can be used temporarily only. Other tools including the jack are also located over here. Despite the slight compromise in terms of boot space, the eHEV Honda City still provides decent level of capacity. Now let's get on with the drive experience. Yes folks, I'm right now inside the Honda City eHEV. Let's start the drive, but before I start, I would like to judge the NVH. Well, this is a combination of the 1.5-litre iVTEC petrol engine and the electric motor, so it is going to be very interesting to drive and experience. Initially, this is claimed to start in the EV mode. Especially at low speeds, this will work as an EV car without any noise. So let's try doing that. Okay, this car has started in the petrol engine mode, which basically generates power to the electric motor. So let's start the drive actually to see how does this work actually. Okay, since the electric battery, the battery is low in charge, that is the reason the electric motor is not yet turned on and the petrol engine is running. So the function of this petrol engine is that in certain modes it works. Okay, this was seamlessly running in electric mode and now again it has started the generator mode. Yes, that is the generator mode. In case the battery is low for the electric motor, the petrol engine automatically turns on so that it produces power and seamlessly keeps the car running. So it is actually a very interesting system. Alright, now it's in EV mode. It is so silent. It is as good as driving any electric car. It's very nice and enjoyable. But if you want the power, immediately it shifts into petrol mode and it has that instant torque delivery. Yes, this electric motor, it produces more than 250 Newton meters of maximum torque, which just kicks in without any lag. Nice. Well, it has the performance of the petrol engine and it also combines the electric motor performance, which means it is going to be a blast to drive on free roads at higher speeds. Well, I'm not doing great speeds now, but if I want to do that, it just goes. Well, within no time I'm doing 90 from 60. 90 from 60 takes just 2 to 3 seconds, which is seriously awesome. Wow, this is a different experience, definitely. And seamlessly the engine kicks in, and while braking, yes, the regeneration works. I'll also try driving the one pedal mode, but for now let's see how does this car function in the normal mode. Well, obviously you cannot choose, you don't have the choice to select between EV mode or petrol mode. The car automatically judges based on the performance and your needs and the driving conditions and the battery charge, of course. Now, well, it is driving in pure EV mode, and the flow chart clearly shows me that it is driving in EV mode with the battery giving all the power to the motor. But if you cross a certain speed, say for example, if you slightly want additional power and you dab the throttle slightly, the engine kicks in, but the engine is barely audible. You hardly notice the engine kicking in. With that only slight vibration coming through the pedals and the steering wheel, and that slight thrum, you will know that the engine is turned on. And if you have the audio system turned on, you barely notice that as well. Now again, I'm just coasting without any input to the accelerator, which means it is regeneration. The coasting regenerates the battery power, and once I start to accelerate again, it is again in EV mode. And if I want additional power, yeah, now it's in the generator mode. However, if you get to much higher speeds, it simply drives in pure petrol mode with that additional boost of the electric motor, which seriously gives some high speed experience. And Honda also claims that this Honda City HEV will easily do 0 to 100 within 10 seconds. Well, this is a very interesting experience. And moreover, this car also has ADAS functions, which means autonomous emergency braking. Lane watch camera is also there, which is very helpful if you are turning into left or the next lane. Moreover, this car also has lane keep assist, lane departure mitigation alert, and all those seriously advanced stuff, which is going to aid long distance driving while also providing great levels of safety. Yep, to explain all that, to experience all that, let me just get onto a free highway crossing the city limits. Yes folks, currently we are on the highway over here. This is the Avinashi bypass. So I'm going to try the acceleration test with this Honda City eHEV. This, as I already said, functions in combination of the 1.5 liter iVTEC engine and the electric motor. So, well, enough talk. Let's just put the pedal to the metal. Okay. As I already said, this works amazingly. The initial kick is given by the electric motor, so the power is just crazy, and later on the petrol engine kicks in, and if it kicks in, both of them work in tandem, and they sound absolutely great. Within no time I'm doing almost 100, and well, if you want to cruise, it is also perfectly great. However, if you are cruising and if you want immediate power delivery, you just have to put the pedal to the metal. That's it. Yeah. Both the motors work in conjunction, and they absolutely deliver all the performance you can ever get. Oh, wow. That was the lane change mitigation. And that actually works perfectly well. If you see, I'm driving in a straight line in this center lane now, and if I just drift away from this lane just by slide that much, it automatically steers me into the proper lane. So that's how fantastic it works. It works so well, so great. And this car also has collision mitigation braking system, which basically means autonomous emergency braking. Now that was the performance. Well, whenever you want it, it is always there. The electric power, it gives you the initial kick and then later on the engine sets in. The serious levels of speed this car can go. The stability is fantastic. No issues with this car. You can go long distances without the worry of say fuel consumption, because there is obviously all these hybrid technology and the electric motor to assist you. It's fantastic. Yep. Honda claims that this car can do 26.5 km to the liter, which is more than the diesel Honda City. So that makes it a perfect long distance cruiser. Despite being a petrol hybrid, this is one among the best cruiser sedans in the Indian market today. Fantastic experience, man. Well, now enough about the driving, high speed driving. Let's now talk cruising. Yes, this car also has adaptive cruise control along with all these ADAS functions, which means that to turn on the cruise, I just have to set this. So the cruise is set at 66 km per hour, and I can actually set the distance between that Logan over there, that Burrito over there. And when that car brakes, yeah, automatically this car also brakes. Okay, everything is working perfectly. I did not brake right now, but once that two-wheeler cut in front of me, it automatically deploys the brakes. Yes, everything works perfectly, and if you touch the brakes, the cruise control automatically cuts off. Now let's get into the speed again, or if you want to get into the speed again, you just can press the reset button, which automatically increases the speed according to the cruise. I am not giving the accelerator input, and yep, within no time I have reached 66 km per hour. Everything works fantastic in this car. Yep. As I already said, you just don't have to worry about okay. That truck is over there, and according to that truck's distance over there, this car is braking automatically over here. As you can see, the speed is 57. It is automatically reducing. I am not doing that. I am not doing that at all. This is how the adaptive cruise control actually works. The car automatically senses the distance of the vehicle in front of you, and if the speed of that vehicle reduces, then this car also is reduced in terms of speed. So there is the Swift over there, and yes, it automatically decelerates to 56, 54, 53, 52, and alright, great. So then in terms of cruising as well, this Honda City eHEV is perfectly fantastic. Well, I am thoroughly impressed because it obviously offers so much levels of comfort, great levels of features, and now it's time to check the braking. Okay. The braking is great, as usual. This, mind you, this is a much heavier vehicle than the regular petrol Honda City. Still, it provides great levels of comfort, good levels of performance, and strong braking as well. Now it's actually time to test the one pedal drive mode of this Honda City. So yeah, I am starting this car into B mode. So as you can see over here, there is a B mode which I already explained you about. And in the B mode, I can actually set the levels of regenerative braking by using the paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. So currently the regenerative braking is set at maximum level, which means there are 3 arrows over here. And if I simply leave the accelerator, the car automatically comes to a standstill like you have braked it actually. So as you can see, I am accelerating to say 45 and let's say 50. Okay, this is 50, and if I want to brake, well, that's it. I did not press the brake pedal actually, and it automatically reduces the speed so well. So this is going to be very helpful while driving in moderate city conditions, in flowing traffic, or while driving in hilly conditions as well. So this also works as a hill descent control. So yeah, it is a win-win situation for everyone. You just don't have to worry about anything. this car takes care of literally everything, including the driving experience, safety, satisfaction, and fuel economy as well. So, yep, let's now sum up this review and get back to the showroom. So friends, that was a detailed drive review of the brand new Honda City eHEV strong hybrid. I feel that in this age where EV infrastructure is not that well developed in India especially, this strong hybrid Honda City is the best solution for the price. The pricing is on the screen for you right now. Do let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this Honda City strong hybrid. Meanwhile, this is Rajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.